Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to look at the T110E5, which was recently buffed in the latest patch. Yesterday we looked at the E100, and I wasn't that impressed with the buff to the E100. Slightly better turret armor, which can still be penetrated easily, and a slight buff to the weaker gun, and a slight aiming buff to the bigger gun. I played it and I didn't notice that much difference in the way it performs. People still just press 2 and pen you easily in the turret. But let's look at the T110E5 here. And all the, the heavy American tanks, the M103 here, which we're just looking at the stats, it looks like the gun, which sucked, is now going to slightly not suck as much. They've done some different buffs to different guns here. These are all the statistics here on the patch notes. The most important, I guess, is the 120 millimeter gun got a slight buff in penetration and aim time and reload time. A slight buff to everything. Okay. And a little bit improved armor in the hull. I'm not sure what that means. Slightly improved armor on the turret. Improved armoring on the hull. A slight buff all around for all the high-tier American heavy tanks. T-32 is used to have 198 pen, and now will have 208 standard pen. And the gun dispersion, I mean, that still sucks, right? 0.4. but the reload time is going to be a little bit better, and the aim time is going to be a little bit better, right there. Okay, the T110E5 is the one we're going to. I was on holiday, guys, and then I came back and I had one session. I played the E100, T110E5, and we're going to do the Progetto that was nerfed. But let's look at these changes. Improved armoring on the hull. Wait a minute. Improved armoring on the hull. Don't they mean tumor? Didn't they buff the tumor? It's not a tumor. Okay, improved armoring on the hull. Well, I wasn't really ever worried about the armoring on the hull. I was worried about the Tuma, but they didn't do anything to that. Decreased the dispersion during movement by 22%. That's actually big. Decreased the dispersion on the hull traverse by 22%. That's actually big. These are all the soft stats penalties that you receive when you're firing. Decreased the dispersion on turret traverse by 25%. These are big buffs. These are big buffs. Changed the reload time from 10 to 8.8. That's a big buff. The T110E5 has been buffed, but surprisingly, everyone complained about the Tuma being a weak spot. They didn't buff that. And I think what they've done here, what they've chosen to do is just make it have a really good gun. These 22%, 25% buffs to the penalties on dispersion, turret traverse, turret movement are going to make the gun handle way, way better, more like a medium tank gun, and it's going to have a DPM, a significant DPM boost. So I think what's happened here is the T110E5 has a new niche now as a damage dealer, but it's not the typical super heavy hull down beast. It's not a super conqueror. It's not a Tuma. But with that gun handling and that DPM buff, I predict you're going to see some monster games from the T110E5. You're going to have to play it a little bit different, I think. Close in, brawling, your tumor is still going to be your death. But with those gun buffs, I think playing it at medium range or almost like a medium tank, it's going to... Well, let's just see. I tested it. I played a couple of games live, so I will show them to you. But I'm surprised because I think what they did is they buffed the strength of the T110E5, which was the gun, and forgot about the Tuma. So it's a good gun with a Tuma. Let's be fair. It's a really good gun now on a fairly mobile, quote-unquote, heavy tank with a big Tuma weak spot. Let's watch the gameplay and see how it shook out for me live. Move on. I don't want to go in here. I don't want to go in there. Still has big ass tomb. Yeah, I know. They buffed it. The gun does feel very good. Had a couple of games with very, very good feel of the gun, but you still have
you know, the tumor. We still have the tumor. Try and get into here. I'm by myself. Where in Canada are you from, Claus? I was born in Toronto, but I do not live in Toronto anymore. I live in Western Canada. Is this going to be another a 0-10, 1-10 game? I don't want to camp the back here. I wanted to get in here and here, but I have nobody with me. Very interesting. Yes, I see them. Okay, EBRs. Now there's 3 artillery. Guess who they're aiming at? The nerf to the EBRs, in my mind, is not a nerf at all. You still, oops, I'm not retreating. They still get rewarded for driving around like clowns, which I'm by myself here. I would push up there, but I'm by myself. A little bit farther. Come on. Team, I need your help. Thank you. Oops.
Track repaired. Drive on. Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, team. Thank you. Gun is higher DPM as well, isn't it? It's higher DPM. This worked out. Unicom, Klaus. Klaus the Unicom. E5 is a beast. The gun is good. You know what? I guess what they did is they let me just, I don't want to drive the open. I don't know where that leopard is. There he is. The leopard reload. See here? I was worried the leopard was going to be there. He's not. Let me go in and see if I can find artillery. They buffed what was already good, so they made the gun even better, which I guess I guess that's okay, right? Because now you know, okay, I have a really good gun at least with the T110E5, but you got to play it a little bit like a medium. I'm sorry to say. You're not really ahead.
Enemy armor is
Uh-huh.
damaged.
Uh-huh.
Ready to fire.
Uh-huh.
Got him.
Uh-huh. Oh, my Tuma. It's not a Tuma. I bounced the leopard. Where is he? He's up there, isn't he? He's right there. Come on, shoot me. He's sitting in those there he is.
Penetration.
Around the house. Nice.
Penetration.
Oh, there's more. There's more. There's more than meets the eye. Plus, what are you doing for a living? Man, I hated the Leo, got the Oods email, and sold that car. You don't like the Leo, the Leopard? Well, you're just a gun. You're an accurate gun in a glass box, right? You cannot get detected. That's all there is to it. 4,300 damage, 1,700, what is that? 4, 5, 6? 6,000 combined. I'll take that. Klaus, have you ever been to Canmore? Yes. Absolutely. Many times. Many times. Skiing, hiking, great restaurants. Greetings from Germany, says Tatsus. This was okay. We did okay. I think I picked the right flank. See, sometimes it just happens. You go to one flank and like the last game, and you're screwed. This time I went to the flank that actually worked. I had some backup and I got all the spawning assists, didn't I? Yeah, 1,700. So, not bad. Trentino, you got my code? Not bad. You got my code, Trentino? If you post it, maybe. And Zach White started an account on the NA server, and he's in the video today. And it was his 4th game that he played. We were platooning in the T-34S, the Tier 5 Russian premium thing. And he carried it. What is the code? Dave, Trentino can find it and post it there. You could, buddy. Or I can find it maybe after this game. And if you guys, any of you, if you want to help me out, just start a new account on the NA server. And use my code when you start the account. There you go, Trentino posted it. NACCR092020. You just go into World of Tanks North America and start an account on the NA server for free. And use that code and you get 2 weeks of premium, 1,500 gold, and the free tank. And then I think tomorrow we're going to do a platoon with anyone who started a new account. We just get 3 people and we platoon and have fun. And I'm giving away gold as well for anyone who uses my code and gets that tank. The highest damage game gets 20,000 gold. Second highest gets 10,000. Third highest gets, not expecting that. Not used to be. Because these got the turbo boost. Is that how he got there? That's a Russian light tank. I can't. I bounced. And that was a Muppet. That was a Muppet shooter. That wasn't me. That was a Muppet. Ho ho! Did not see him. side scrape this way, he shoots my tumor. That's what I can't stand about the. That's what I can't stand about the E5, right? The Tuma. If I'm side scraping the other side of the rock, he doesn't hit my Tuma. He's retreated. He's retreated. Okay. I'm very rusty, guys. I'm very rusty, as you can see. I'm very rusty. Okay, they have buffed the gun. Now it's starting. I'm starting to feel the buff. I'm starting to feel the buff. The aim time is very nice. And I was somewhat hauled down. They're coming.
Penetration.
Bye. You like it up the ass? Up the ass for you. He hits me on the move.
They're knocked out.
He hits me on the move. It's at the front of the T110E5. I never mind. The gun has always been good on the T1. I've never complained about the gun. It's just, it used to have good armor, and then this stupid tumor, right? The gun has always been good. So the buffing the gun to me was like, oh, okay, you already have a good gun. I wish they would have just buffed the tumor. If it wasn't easily penetrated. I'm just going to go in here now because it's 8.5. They got a lot of campers. That Polish tank is fast. Holy shit. I'm having computer glitches here, guys. Once again, my almost drove in front of a T1 IS-7, and I'm in a crossfire here. Are you tracked?
Enemy armor is damaged.
This tumor is going to kill me, right?
Enemy armor is hit.
Come on. Aim for my tumor, yeah.
We didn't even scratch them.
I'm very rusty, guys.
Enemy is hit.
You guys got to handle that guy behind us.
Got him.
Tiger 2, should be no problem.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The gun is better. The gun is better. Oh!
Enemy armor is destroyed.
The gun is better. The gun is better. And we shut that IS-7 down. It's always nice when you shut him down. Right, Warp? I kept moving, so it was hard for him to hit my tumor. Right? Night absolute. Did I do it? Alliance 15! I did it! I finally did it! I finally did it! Yes! Might as well apply this, because what did I do? 4,300 damage? I was doing a mission. Alliance. No, that wasn't it. Which one did I just do? Guys, what did I just do? 12? 12. Destroy 3 vehicles, cause 4,000 damage. Yeah! Well, there you go. I did it. Excellent. What do I got to do now? Oh, cause 6,500 HP. Skill? Skill? I need skill to play a few games for me now. In the T110E5, we need to do skill. We need to do 6,500 damage. I'm glad we got that one done. That's good. That's good. So the gun feels really good, guys. The gun feels really good, but that armor still, you know, it's not. It's this that bugs me.